What if I told you that, in the next 3 minutes, you will have the master key to truly understanding law, the foundation of which has been intentionally buried under the complex language of legalese? This foundation is quite simple. All law revolves around property, and all rights are derived from property. This is because property is the ultimate realization of your free will. Matter is unfree. It has no will. Its essential quality is to offer resistance, and your will, in laboring to overcome this resistance, realizes itself in creating property, and the property becomes an extension of your will. Therefore, anyone who can determine how you acquire, hold, use, and dispose of your property has taken your free will and reduced you to chattel property. This is why everyone, even the homeless, have an estate, because your estate is essentially your personality, your will to labor, and the property created or acquired thereby. For instance, a pauper from Ireland in the 1700s could secure a voyage to the colonies without any money by entering into a contract with the ship owner to indenture himself for a term of years, pledging his will to labor as value. This contract becomes commercial paper, representing title to the estate of the pauper. The holder of that instrument has controlling interest over the will of the pauper and is entitled to his productive value up to the amount stated in the contract. This is exactly what the corporate state has done to you by pledging your estate to the Federal Reserve. Your birth certificate represents the title, and every Federal Reserve note printed is a contract representing your indenture. The Latin word for estate is status, and the relationship one has with their property determines their status. All rights flow from this nexus, both lawful rights and equitable rights. Lawful rights are derived from absolute or allodial ownership and are enforceable in a court of common law. Equitable rights are created when property comes under shared interest in a trust, usually when pledged in a debt instrument, and those rights are dictated by the instrument which created the trust. Equitable rights can only be enforced in courts of equity because they are man-made rules governing a fiction, not law. In equity, judges have godlike discretion because they are dealing with legal fictions, not living souls. This is how the elite have learned to reduce people to property, free men to slaves. They offer privileges, benefits, and protections known as civil rights in exchange for controlling interest in the estates of those who accept, which in itself is an indenture. Civil rights are equitable, not inalienable, and can be modified or removed by Congress. Then, to provide the privileges, benefits, and protections for their wards, they mortgage their estates to private international financiers, turning all property of the wards into harvestable securities farms. Learn more by searching Burn the Corporate Fiction on YouTube, Facebook, Rumble, and X.